Well, welcome to the Let's Chat Show, showing live on Inside GHTV. I go by the name Makosia. And with me today on the show is a special guest. To keep the suspense alive, we go for a quick commercial break when we are back and introduce you to our guest. Hi, have you always wanted a show that is entertaining, impactful, inspiring, fun, and educative? I pretty much know what you're thinking. I guess the answer is yes. That is why Inside GHTV brings to you the Let's Chat Show. On the show, we're going to have interactions with your favorite up-and-coming artists, hairstylists, makeup artists, among others. Stay tuned while we bring to you nothing but the very best. I go by the name Akosia, your host for the show. Well, welcome from the break. As I said earlier on, I have with me a special guest in the studio. To enjoy this live, kindly follow us on all our social media platforms at Inside GHTV, on Instagram and Facebook, and on YouTube, kindly search Inside GH, leave a space, then TV to enjoy the show. So I have with me an actress and a musician, and she is in the person of AFIA SIKA. Viewers, help me welcome AFIA SIKA to the Let's Chat Show. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Well, it's good to have you on the show.
Thank you.
You look so amazing.
Thank you. So do you.
Thank you very, very, very much. Well, tell us a bit about yourself. Like, how
Okay.
did you have school?
From school and all that. Okay, basically, my parents' name, my mom's name is Elizabeth Amwako. Oh, sorry, Elizabeth Ajumanjo. And my dad is Mr. John Kwame Nkrumah, but now he's a chief, so he's called Nana Kwapenamwa II. Yes. And the name given to me by my parents is Elizabeth Amwako Nkrumah. I went to junior high school at Prince of Peace International. From Prince of Peace, I went to Labone Senior High School. From Labone Senior High School, around 2004, I met a guy called Eni Anani. He was into video shoots, musical video shoots. So I met him around 2004. He introduced me into the music industry. But I wasn't singing. I was dancing. I was dancing for late Kofi B. May his soul rest in perfect peace. And I was dancing for 5-5 as well. Mujebaya and African girls as well back then.
Well, you have a very interesting story, a very, very interesting
Yes,
one.
yes. So when I met Annie around 2004, 2005, through the videos that I was shooting some gospel videos too that they were telecasting it or airing it outside Ghana. So through Annie, I met a man called Kofi Ebwa. Two-Face Production. He usually directs Nyan Konto's movies. So when I met Kofi Ebwa, he featured me in his first movie, Abembe Boom. That was 2004, 2005, that area. Then, luckily for me, there was an audition going on. They wanted a TV presenter for their show Like You on GTV. So I went for the audition, and fortunately for me, there were thousands of people there, but I was the only person picked for the TV presentation. So I started my TV presentation, and the name of the show was Stars and Movies Update. And I did it for a while. Through that, I went to GIJ and I offered journalism, communication studies. So I have a degree in journalism, communication studies as well. Along the line, I went to Accra Technical University, and I offered HND, purchasing and supply. I have other executive training when it comes to procurement and all that. But I know that it's just by the way. So basically from them, I acted a couple of movies, Abuajua, Sikase, Yonkwo, Bruni Heni, a lot with some of the prolific actors and actresses in the industry. So from there, you know, one thing led to the other. And some people were calling me Abuajua, Ebi Freme, Efia Pretty, Edini de Adults, Efia GTV. So now, yes, so now I've rebranded myself to AFIA SIKA. So that's how far God has brought me.
Well, why the name AFIA SIKA? Because you made mention of people giving you other names and all that. But why did you choose to set up for AFIA SIKA?
Okay, well, AFIA SIKA, I got this name from a man called Mr. Marty. Basically, the AFIA SIKA was all about, you know, I'm into acting, I'm into TV presentation, And aside that, I've ventured into music as well. But aside all these three things that I do other businesses. I'm into selling of home appliances, cosmetics, and spare parts for cars. So this particular man called Mr. Mate, when he sees me, he goes like, "Hey, AFIA, who pays the car to do that?" I'm telling you, one person who trusts me, I didn't say who teach me trust, I won't mean trust me. The papa who trusts me, who your TV presentation says, "I was so person abonyum, who say that AFIA SIKA, who pays SIKA do SIKA for town, so they will say I'm afraid with AFIA SIKA." So basically, that's how I got the name AFIA SIKA, and I love it.
That the name really suited you.
Yes, it does. But what do you think?
Well, I feel it does too, because hey, you come back here and you're I'm like, seriously, I really got it when I see people.
Thank you.
But then, how long have you been in the movie industry?
Well, I've been in the movie industry for more than 16 to 17 years now. But it's all about coming into the movie industry, going to school for a while, traveling for a while, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So it adds up.
I can't with it.
Yeah, be anything.
I can't say anything. At what age in your life did you discover your acting abilities?
With my acting abilities, I would say it started from childhood.
At what age?
Wow, you're really taking me back. If my memory will really serve me right, I think it was around the ages of 8 to 9 years. It started from church. You know, church, there's this thing called Children's Day and all that. And they put some drama show on stage for everybody to watch you at church. So it started from there, yes.
You've really been in the game for a very
I'm
long
telling
time.
ya.
You know the ins and outs of it.
I'm telling ya. But we are managing though.
Okay. But would you say the movie industry pays? Because, you know, the current trend of Jackie Appiah's mansion and all that. Actually got social media.
Hey, let's chat for the assembly.
a lot of, you know, stuff. Would you say the movie industry pays in Ghana?
Well, to me, no. What do you assembly about? What I want to say is that I'm not going to say that the movie industry doesn't pay. To me, AFIA SIKA, it depends on your stardom, the level of your stardom. If I don't want to mention anybody's pay here, it's not right. It's just by the way, it's wrong.
Yeah,
but to me, you are curious, you want to know. But I'm not going to mention anybody's pay here for the respect of my prolific actors, and I won't tell you.
I insist you do. I want to know.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. It depends. Okay. It depends on the level of the person's stardom. But to me, with everything that Jackie Appiah has acquired for herself, I think she deserves it.
Well, kudos to Jackie Appiah.
Yes, kudos to her. She really deserves it. In the sense that she shoots here in Ghana, she shoots in Nigeria, she shoots in other places of the world. Aside that too, she gets some contracts. You know, you be you so cry for Billboard cry and other ambassador cry and easy. So if she's having her mansion, her cars, I don't think she's doing anything bad to have that. It's through acting, it's through other contracts that she's getting. And I think, I mean, she's good to go. Because for me, even if back then, if like 2005, 2006, back then, if I'm shooting a movie those times, and I'm even being paid for, let's say, example, 1,500 Ghana cedis per movie. Do you understand? Let's say I shoot maybe 4 or 5 movies in a month. Let's calculate that in a year. Do you know how I'm having? The number, yes, it's much. Do you understand? So if I'm working for like 2, 3, 5 years and I'm saving all the money, why can't I own a mansion?
But don't you spend the money on other things at a point? Like, I mean, in the course of acting, don't you have to buy some clothing or...
You see, it depends. You see, let me tell you something about the showbiz. The showbiz is all about the show and the business. Do you understand? The show and the business. Apart from the show and the business, we all have our personal lives. Me, AFIA SIKA, I have my personal life and I have my show and my business. If I go on set and after shooting a movie and I'm paid, I make sure that the money that I'll use for myself is personal. And the money I'll use for my show business is also personal. Do you understand? But there are certain things that adds up. You know, when you get to the limelight, you can even pay someone a visit. Or someone you don't even know. Just by the way, meeting someone can say, hey, AFIA SIKA, my show movie, some me pewasem, with the other 10,000 if I tofu or good come in the call.
It was your point. When you mind, you try to cry about welcome viewers from the break. To enjoy this live, kindly watch us on YouTube at Inside GH, leave a space, then TV. It's still an up-close discussion with AFIA SIKA, a popular superstar. To tell you...
Also, thank you, I really appreciate it.
Well, you're welcome. You mentioned that you've accumulated quite a number of money due to the fact that people know you and are like serious fans. And would you say that in a way has been a breakthrough at a point?
Well, I would say yes. Even Bible, like I said, so if I'm lucky enough to have good producers in Ghana, I mean, Omuso Mimu said, oh, let me feature AFIA SIKA in my movie. At the end of the day, it's the producers that are giving me money to live. Do you understand? So to me, I would say it's a breakthrough. But that word breakthrough, is ambiguous and it's very dicey. So I would say it's a breakthrough. How for you?
But have you ever encountered a situation where you didn't get the money you deserve from your movie you shot?
Yes. I quite
How
remember.
did you handle the situation?
I quite remember back then, I wasn't under any management. So there was this director, I've forgotten his name. He featured me in a movie and we shot the movie at Ezekiel. And after that, you know, I quite remember when I was done with my role, I make what's now me came to make a coffee. Hey, director anyway, yeah, Shoshana, see one time, inti PM so PM when here, see one time, So in the nutshell, I drove all the way from Kwew to Accra. With nothing. So sometimes there are challenges in the movie industry, Kakra.
But
So
how are you coping that? I mean, have you done any sensitization on it?
You know, I've not had that experience. I've had it once. So it's not something that I'm paying attention to. It was once in my lifetime in the movie industry. So my focus is not on that. It's on something else.
If you meet the director today, what would be that one thing you say?
Hey! When I meet the director today, no one say, hey, director, and no, SIKA. And from Kobe, the audience, after become mommy, never become mommy. Yeah.
So have you switched totally from the movie industry to the music industry?
No, I haven't. I'm still in the movie industry. And lucky for me, I've been out of the movie industry for quite some time now, from, I should say, almost 6 to 7, 8 years now. Yes, I left the movie industry for 1 or 2 personal reasons that I don't want to share now. So I'm back, and I'm back for good. And currently, when I came back to the movie industry, I have a TV series that they are airing on Adom TV. Okay. And it's being shown every Sunday at 12:30. Aside that, I have an upcoming series to be shot, and it will be directed by Ivan Kwashiga. And there are other contrasts there that, you know, I'm yet to shoot. Yes. So, so probably I'm still in there. I'm back and I'm back for good.
That's a good balance on your side. So what genre of music do you do?
Hip life.
I'm proud of you.
Maybe that one is high life. Oh.
Hey.
Hip life, lady. It's normal. The hip life is like Reggie Rockstone and all that. Yes.
But how is that going so far?
So far, it's going good. You know, I just dropped my single track, Yes Menye, and I'm still going through the production period, the promotion period. Sorry. So far, the reaction is okay for me. Yes.
I've heard your song and it's doing like it's doing my body. You know. Definitely gonna give us a freestyle before the end of the show.
Probably sure.
Do you have an album or EP?
No, I don't have an album.
When are we expecting one?
What's that? As you oba kodware a sebi no cha na che so ye den oye no hoye. Nti che se nyom ne de bebre egu ho e hye kokoam. Nti ye bone tofa aboa anu yi na eba edwama so a wo body na sayo.
Viewers, are you really ready for AFIA SIKA? Because So how many singles do you have so far?
So far one. Yes,
any
one.
Features?
Yes, I feature Chiki Cheke Ebusia Penny Kasi. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So for now, I feature Chiki Cheke.
Okay. So let's talk a bit about the new single you have promoted. The title again.
The title is Yes Menye.
Why still one?
Oh.
The inspiration
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, Busane
Welcome from the break. I hope you are with us. You are not going anywhere because the discussion is getting hotter and hotter. So before the break, AFIA SIKA was sharing the inspiration behind her new single, and that is what is up discussion at the moment. Please tell us.
Yes, the Yes Menye track. No. It all started with a stage performance at National Theatre. I should say barely some few months or weeks ago. And the person who directed the stage drama was Frank Fifi Gavin. And when we're on set, like on stage, acting, Salinko, slapped Mebusem. And it was trending all over Ghana. And I want to say there's a metaphoric language that goes like this by adults say in Crawford a team will bubble our pitches so no mushegoa. Yes, coach na yeden ayade. Omo anshen so no mo bubble sen kra. Yes, coach na yeden anyade. So everybody was blaming the director, Mr. Frank Fifi Gabin, say, director wanyade. Aside that he was having other issues. Yes. So he granted an interview at Ghana Page TV and he gave a freestyle. Hey, Frank Gabine, yasiminyo. Amanfo ke kame hunsen, So I watched the interview. Now, me share interview. I called Mr. Gabin. He happened to be my general manager as well. So I called Gabin and I told him, say, Gabin, and you me awa to idea. Me de beyenyum because yes, it's something about my personal life. I went through a lot of trials in my life, and it's really brought me down to my knees, psychologically, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. If you see me like 6-7 years ago, you wouldn't have believed it. And I said just one truth that I said to someone took a very special person from me. So I came to realize in life that when you say the truth, you are hated by all. Aside that, I per chance met someone at Moving Pick. I went there to have lunch some few months ago with a friend called Sandy, Sister Sandy B, a guy of Adam TV. Yeah, we were having lunch and I heard some people discussing about Dr. Kwame Despite and Dr. Ernesto Fori about the donations that they are making. So we were, both Sandy and I were eavesdropping, and I went like, hey, obi enyankopon ehira ama we bie njuma bebre ama esu ebi mo so no ebi mo ka omo ho ensemboni when you don't even know the person. It's very frustrating. Do you understand? Aside that, look at our ex-president Mahama and Tracy Boachi's issue. Oh, Mahama, yes. And people were even saying that the father of Tracy Boachi's baby is Mahama. And Tracy Boachi came out. It was evidently clear on the internet that Tracy Boachi is saying, the father of her baby is not Mahama. But Ghanaians were bombarding our ex-president. And one thing that we all have to know is Mahama has got his beautiful wife and kids at home that he adores. Aside that, look at our current president, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo. Ghanaians were saying he said Wafa aeroplane. And then the family, they've gone outside Ghana to do shopping. I mean, it's I just don't understand. Aside that, look at Shatawale. He says the truth. They go like, oh, Shatawale is crazy, he's bad and all that. Kene Japan says the truth. He too, Yesimenya and all that. Look at Dr. Kweku Otin. It's been alleged that he's married to 6 women and all that. I watched his interview on the net, online, and the man was telling Ghanaians that it's not true. Why are you talking about him? So that's how I came about with the Yesemenyan song. Yes.
Such a great inspiration. Well, the truth always hurts, but once you have life, it's always good to go by the truth.
Yes.
Yeah, you are fine there.
Oh, yes, I'm fine. You see, being under management is better than, being under management. Security-wise and other stuff, it really helps. So I think GCM Garden City Music and Mr. Franfifi Gabin, Director One No Size, they are doing marvelously well for me.
Well, kudos. But what is the biggest challenge you are currently facing in the music industry?
With the music industry, the challenge that I'm facing is the promotion. It's not easy at all.
Is it very expensive?
Yes, it's expensive, very expensive, time consuming, and for your music to get to that level, it's not easy. Through the internet, through radio, through television, the DJs that you have to talk to, the regional tours that you have to do in a month, in a week, it's full of sleepless nights. So that's the challenges I'm facing a little bit.
But then TikTok at the moment is promoting a lot of music. How are you using that to help your career as a musician?
Yes, for me, my followers, for now, I have 10K. I have 10K on TikTok. Yes, I have 10K on TikTok. So for the first step that I made when I dropped my single track, I just uploaded it on my TikTok, my page. And aside that, there are other people who are using my song on TikTok as well. I know we have the Asantewa, we have the Ezek Hajia Bintu, we have other people that I need to connect with for them to help promote my music. And I'm there. My management is doing that, so I just have to sleep and, do snore,
But is it very expensive to use such influencers? And then also, another
let's chat for the assignment about some of the let's chat now. Say I'm common. Okay. To me, I think it's expensive. Yes, because just a few weeks ago, me say yeah TikTok award, and there was some news circulating that Asantua say without TikTok no, there's no a hit yes a track. Well, she's entitled to her opinion, but I don't think say it was so kasa. In the sense say before a TikTok beba no, na radio ni TV stations e wo hodada e promoting them. TikTok beba na Instagram social media handles bi wo. Inti e ya dum bi na so omo so na nyankopon e favor omo na saa nyoma na ye den e kosomo omo, but to me I think say sika wo de be ma saa nkrofo no ansa na omo be promote wo nyom no. I mean it's expensive because now say Asantua me say news be I wouldn't say it's true, it's alleged. Say ansa na she even post one on her page, one post is 3,000 Ghana cedis. So what are we going to do? So even if you need Asantua, the Hajia Bintus, and the other stars of TikTok, how much are you going to pay them just for them to give you one post? Then you need more than 20,000 Ghana cedis to do that.
It was therefore in common. Maybe you do it choke. You're trying one back. Show. For the show. Welcome from the break. Please do to follow all our social media platforms at Inside GH TV on Facebook and Instagram, as well as subscribe to our YouTube channel at Inside GH space then TV to enjoy this wonderful discussion we have with AFIA SIKA, the #1 superstar.
Thank you.
This year I say TikTok no Charlie. Sika no want to somebody and I must say more J, more ebi you ho mo fan chain why. So please TikTok stars try and then understand that the economy is also hard, so mo fan bra from kakramai. But then before we move on, I want to know which political party do you belong to?
I don't support any political party for now. You know the funny thing, the last time I voted, me vote be. Me nya kwan vote, me kanisa. I was outside somewhere doing my own thing. So I don't support any political party. But any elected president for Ghana, I appreciate the person.
That's nice. Are you married?
Hey! Okay, with that, you know, I be basa.
It's complication.
I know I be basa. Be through there. Only be a swasso. I have a full stop into fast.
Maybe a special question from a special somebody.
Really?
The same minister will say. Are you dating your manager?
Whoa. No, I'm not dating my manager at all.
It's like he moves everywhere with you.
You see, management, you know, a whole package. When it comes to management, I can even sleep somewhere with my manager, not in the same room, not on the same bed.
Sorry?
Say that again? I'm saying not in the same room, not on the same bed. Underlined. Bold. Yes. But you know, my manager, Richard, Garden City Music, he's a married man, happily married man with 3 kids. So if I'm dating Richard, it means I want to be a side chick.
His wife is okay with him moving everywhere with you?
Yes. You know, I happen to know his wife. Okay. He introduced me to his wife. I paid him a visit when I went to Kumasi. And I was even sleeping in his home. I slept in his home for like 2-3 days, and later I was lodging in a hotel. So I'm not dating my manager. Neither am I dating my general manager, Mr. Frank Fifi Gavin.
Well, that was clear. So the special someone, you got your answer. Yes, you're still with us. But before we wrap up, we're going to play a game called Pick and Act. So she picks and then she acts.
Wow. I hope I'm lucky.
You would.
I need to open it myself.
No, okay. You give me an open and tell you what to say.
I'm curious. Okay, here you go.
Okay, so act like you're crying.
I should act like I'm crying.
Make me see tears.
Oh, you people will kill person.
For the makeup.
I'm not.
Can't give me right.
Wow. Oh my God, I need to reflect. I need to put myself together.
Should I help you?
Okay, let me see if I can try.
You care for tissue?
No.
US, are you
You need to turn me off. Oh my God.
Yes, give me a comment. Don't forget to like and share. That was a nice role play by AFIA SIKA. So she's going to pick another one.
Oh my God.
2, 3.
Again?
Yeah, so
I'm not going to cry this
I
time.
hope so.
Okay.
Oh.
I should fire. I should fire what?
Can act like a pastor or something. They fire prayer to give your people. Anything.
Hey, yeah. You know, they're you.
Charlie,
Asemaba.
bring your acting skills here.
Hey, you people will kill person. Okay. Hey. Asemaba. Okay, let me think.
Fire. Fire.
Okay.
Fire.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
And now no pain. You miss me can't share me say. Only when did and kasa.
I receive it.
And no, no.
I can't last for a while.
Okay. Hey, you people. This time I should look.
Yeah.
Oh. Driving.
Which car? Picanto or?
One.
Which car?
Oh. It be some boom boom be.
Manual one.
The manual, you step on the clutch and you know the brake as a go, then you change the first gear, kukuru kukuru, then shoo driving.
Well, that was a nice acting by AFIA SIKA. It was really nice having AFIA SIKA on the show.
Thank you.
Can you help us know how we can reach you and then if you
Oh, okay. You can reach me on all my social media handles on Facebook is AFIA SIKA GH, TikTok is AFIA SIKA GCM, YouTube is AFIA SIKA TV, and Instagram is AFIA SIKA GH. And you can also get my song to download on Google. You just type AFIA SIKA, yes, you just get it.
Wow, share one she. Go get yourself the song because it's fire, you know. It says a lot. I myself, I was like, so please go get yourself the song. Well, big shout out going to my manager, Lawal Said. Big shout out going to my producer, Awagawan. Big shout out going to my cameraman, Nanaya. Big shout out going to the whole crew. Big shout out going to you viewers at home who stayed with us throughout the show. We appreciate you and we are glad we have you. Until next week is bye-bye. But before that, AFIA SIKA will give us a brief, where some small way, what you say, freestyle be a
Samaba.
And night. Yeah. You know what I mean. Catch you next time.